Hey Storyteller Squad, welcome back to another episode of the Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge. If you didn't watch the last episode, I will go ahead and put it in the top right hand corner so you can go check it out. But in the last episode, some big stuff happened, so if you didn't watch that episode, please go watch it because honestly, so much stuff happened and it's going to literally explain all that's going to happen in this episode. So yeah, go ahead and go watch that episode. But in the last episode, Milana actually went and got a risky photo shoot done for a very mature magazine, for an adult magazine, and she ended up having to get risky pictures with a guy who is actually standing over here, and his name is Nick. So he actually showed up to the house right now, and Casius is not very happy. Because Casius is like, who is this man? Why is he here? And, you know, he's getting a little bit upset because something was delivered to the house as well. So, but in the last episode, Milana got those pictures done, and she ended up having to kiss Nick, which she didn't end up telling Casius about, and her and Casius kind of had a little bit of an argument. Like, Casius feels like something is off, but Milana's not wanting to tell him because obviously she does really love Casius and is very loyal to him, but she just did what she had to do for the pictures. So yeah, she just really considers Nick a friend, but Casius is not going to see it that way. So the reason why Casius is very mad is because some stuff happened. Some stuff showed up here at the house. So this is it. This is the Simpson exclusive adult magazine content that was delivered to the house. And Casius is very shocked, honestly. He's really mad. He's not feeling very happy right now. It says he's inspired, but honestly, I think he's just trying to, not think about the fact that his wife is actually posing on this magazine cover with another man. And that man happens to be over here. Oh my gosh. Nick, you couldn't have picked a more terrible time to show up to the house. So Casius really wants to go and talk to Milana about this because, he wants to work things out with her. But this is absurd. Like, he's really upset that, this magazine has her half naked and a guy touching her breast. Like, that's really not okay. And look at all these magazines that got delivered. These are actually custom content that I made. So, yeah, I'm actually planning on making a video at some point on how to make your own CC. So yeah, these magazines and this poster over here, and they're really making him mad. So, he's actually going to come over here and talk to Milana. They're going to have a conversation, and he's going to be like, Milana, like, what are all these magazines doing out here? So he's going to come over here, and I think he's going to argue with her. Like, he's not really a mean guy, but he's going to probably be yelling and being upset. And he's going to come and say, Milana, we need to talk. Like, this is not okay. Like, all these magazines out here, like, what is this? Like, you're out here posing with some guy on this magazine cover. And you didn't tell me about this. Oh my gosh, family preferences evolving. Casius experiences and most recently struggles interacting with or raising children are soaring to prospect of having more children right now. Does this change Casius' preference regarding having future children? Oh my gosh. So, does he not want to have any more kids with Milana after this situation? Oh my gosh. I think we're going to say, let fate decide, honestly. So he's like, Milana, like, explain to me why there is a magazine cover outside with you and this guy that's standing outside our door. She's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, there's magazines of, like, you with this guy on the cover. He doesn't even know what to say right now. Like, he's so shocked and upset. He's like, you're literally, like, out there, like, on this cover with your boobs out, and you have these little dots on them, and he's touching you there. And she's like, Casius, she's like, It was just an act, okay? It was all for the pictures, alright? I don't have any kind of feelings for him. And Casius is like, you better be sure. He's like, we're married. That's not okay with me, okay? I've been doing everything I can for you, trying to have this life, trying to, live in this spotlight of yours, but I don't like it, okay? I just wanted to raise our family in a secluded, nice area. Oh my gosh, new family dynamic difficult? Some Sims just can't seem to get along with each other. New conversations and interactions having the potential to turn unpleasant. It's certainly looking that way between Casius and Milana. Family members with a difficult family dynamic will be mean to each other more often and can easily become bitter with each other. Oh my gosh, would you say they have a difficult family dynamic? I feel like now, since Casius is not really giving Milana a chance to explain herself, I think that this is true, that they definitely have a difficult family dynamic now. So, he's like, I just can't believe you, Milana. I just can't believe that you would do this to me. Like, we love each other. I thought we were on the same page. I thought we both were raising our daughter together. We were going to have another baby. Like, I thought it was all good. But now you've went and done this, and it makes me so upset. And Milana's just going to, be over here and talk to him. I think she's trying to do it in a nice way. She wants to, get to know him a little better and, get to know his boundaries, I guess. With everything, but we're gonna go and we're gonna what should we do right now? I think we're just going to have a deep conversation with him and be like Casius, literally I was just acting, okay? It was for the pictures. I didn't have any feelings for him whatsoever. I'm excited about our child. I'm excited about our life together. I literally just did it for the fame. And he's like, that's it. I know. I understand you're doing it for the fame, but it's still wrong. It still hurts me. And she's like, I understand that it does. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Oh, they're very satisfied in their relationship? Well, I don't know if that's really true now. I mean, they have a difficult family dynamic. Let's see. So Casius is just like, well, Milana, I just feel like we live different lives. I feel like I'm over here being introverted, wanting to stay at home, take care of Brenna, and, just have a relaxing day and watch TV. And you're out there, going and getting pictures of yourself half naked with another dude. And I don't feel good about that. I really don't. I know you were just acting. I know it was all for the pictures, for the camera, but it still makes me really upset and sad, and I don't know how to deal with that. I think I just really need to go live my own life. She's like, what do you mean go live your own life? He's like, well, I just feel like you need to go and be with somebody who's famous like you. I just don't feel like I need to be in the spotlight anymore, okay? It's not making me comfortable. She's like, what do you mean? We were in love and we were doing good. He's like, not anymore. Not after those pictures I saw. Oh my gosh! They're divorced! Romantic satisfaction. Casius and Milana have officially broken up. Romantic satisfaction will no longer be tracked. Oh my gosh. Whether it be a divorce, loss of a job, or losing a loved one, grief is a normal habit part of life. Every sim has to navigate. Nothing to see there. Nope. Casius is feeling perfectly fine. Is it the denial grief type? Is Casius totally okay with what is going on? He might zone out here and there, but on the surface, Casius is doing just fine. Oh man, so Casius actually wanted this the whole entire time? Oh my gosh, Casius! Why did you have to go and break Milana's heart like that? She's pregnant with y'all's baby! She was trying to explain to you that she literally was just acting for the camera. It wasn't a real thing. She literally just feels like friends with Nick. Oh my gosh. And little Brenna's over here actually going and talking to Nick. Okay, well, I don't know what to do now. Honestly, I think we just need to come out here and look at these pictures. Milana wants to see how the cover turned out. She hasn't actually got to see it yet. So Casius got to look at it first. So she's like, the cover turned out so nice. Like, she thinks it looks really good. But they have a poster over here of it, and then they have all these magazines. She's like, I guess I could go and sell some of these magazines to other people. I don't need every single one of these. And she doesn't even really want to put the poster up now because it's going to be really uncomfortable for Casius. And, you know, she's feeling really confident right now, believing in herself. I guess she's just really feeling like that because of the cover, you know, looking really beautiful. Like when she was getting the pictures, she got a little bit insecure about her body and being pregnant while getting the pictures, but now she's seeing it and she's so happy with the result. So, I think I'm gonna have her come over here and talk to Nick a little bit. But she is feeling really upset from divorce. Getting divorced, the end of a marriage is a sad event in any Sim's life. So, you know, I think this whole situation with, you know, her getting pictures with Nick that look like this, I think that just pushed Casius over the edge. I think Casius in general just felt like not enough for her. I think that's what it's all about mostly, is that he didn't feel like he was the right kind of guy for Milana because he's not famous and he don't like to, you know, be in front of a camera or anything. So, but Milana is really sad. This says she's sad from the loss in the family because she lost Kala, she lost her grandma, and then this says no more steam. From breakup with steamy partner, losing a partner is never easy, but it's even worse when there was such intense physical chemistry. Milana is missing them already. Oh, and this says bittersweet memories. From lasting grief, the pain is largely gone, leaving some lingering memories, both good and bad. Oh, and she's like, don't feel into it from grieving. Maybe it's the existent dread preparing Milana's thoughts, but she can't stop thinking about the meaning or meaninglessness of life either way. Milana just isn't feeling like doing anything today. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, she's been working really hard on her fame and doing this for herself. And now that Casius has been not supportive and, you know, has divorced her over the fact that he didn't really want to be around fame anymore, I think that's really sad. I think it's sad, you know, I understand that he had to, you know, do it for himself, but it's still really terrible that this happened. And he's feeling really sad too. Heartache from broken heart. Casius wonders how he can go on without his partner. Oh, and they're gonna have to co-parent now. So I don't know how we're gonna work that out. I don't know what's gonna happen. I assume that since Milana is doing so well with money, I think that she'll probably be the one taking care of Brenna, which is kind of sad for Brenna because I feel like Brenna is mostly close with Casius. Let's just see really quick. I think that, yeah, they're jokesters and they're good friends and love child, closer from happy memories, adoring. So yeah, he is really close with her. And then Milana, it says they're good friends and that they have a strict family dynamic. So I don't know. Honestly, I think that, yeah, it's true that Milana loves her and everything, but she definitely is closer with her dad for sure. So, let's just go ahead and sell some of these magazines. We really don't need a reminder of what caused the divorce, honestly. We're just going to keep one, I think. We're going to go ahead and sell all the rest of these. So we're going to keep this one over here, and we're going to get rid of all these boxes as well. We don't need any more boxes full of these magazines. And then we're going to go and I think we're going to go and put this magazine cover poster over here somewhere. Let's just like make it kind of smaller. Let's do bb.move objects on, and then we can make it a little bit smaller so that way it's not going to take up too much space. We could put it like up here, you know, just for the time being. Let's just put it up here real quick. I think right here is fine. I think that's good. We're going to move it right there. I think that's good. So yeah, there we go. But I'm going to get the magazine and I'm going to put it in here by her desk. So this is really sad, honestly. I really feel bad for Milana. Like, she didn't have the intention of cheating at all. Like, she wasn't even told that she was going to be getting pictures done with Nick. Like, she had no idea till she got there. So, we're going to come over here and we're going to talk to Nick. So, we're going to go and have a deep conversation. So, Nick's like, did you see the photo? Like, it looks so good on the cover. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I think it turned out really nice. He's like, yeah, like, thank you for getting pictures with me. And Brenna's over here, like, interrupting. She's being so freaking cute. Brenna, go inside, girl. Go inside with your dad. We needed to have a discussion. So she's like, so, me and Casius just broke up. We divorced. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He's like, did he see the cover? Is he upset about it? And she's like, yeah, he's pretty upset. But he also said he didn't like being in front of cameras and stuff when I'm doing my streaming and stuff. So, yeah, he doesn't like fame and all that. So I guess it just wasn't going to work out anyway. And I'm really heartbroken about it, but what can I do? He wants something different than me. He's like, yeah, that's true. Sometimes you just end up with someone who wants something totally different than you have. And so this says that she learned that he's active. Oh, that's nice. So he's like, since you're divorced now, would you want to go hang out with me? Like, would you like to go out somewhere? She's like, I would, but I just lost my grandma too, so I'm kind of going through a rough time. He's like, I get it. I totally do. Like, like I told you, I've lost grandparents as well, so I know how you're feeling, but you're a really fine woman. Like, you deserve someone who understands your goals and ambitions. She's like, thank you. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. He's like, I'm always here if you want to talk. She's like, thanks. I appreciate it. So she's going to go and go ahead and hug him. Why not? Go ahead and thank him for everything. He's like, I just thought I would deliver these magazines to you myself because they did get lost for a little bit. That's why they took so long. She's like, well, I appreciate it. He's like, I'm sorry that it caused y'all such drama. And he's like, it's okay. She's like, it was kind of destined to happen, I guess. Aww, I love that they're friends. That's so nice. Okay, well, he's going inside now. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's going to go inside where Casius is. Casius is going to see him. Oh, my gosh. Casius is really sad. Look at him. He's like, that's the guy that broke me and your mom up, Brenna. Oh, my gosh, look at Brenna. Brenna doesn't even really understand the whole concept. But, honestly, Casius is really bitter right now. Let's, like, have him come over here and, why don't we do a mean introduction? Can we do that? Let's do a rude introduction. Alright, he's going to come over here and give a rude introduction to him. I'm going to have her actually go and take her a nap really quick, because she is probably really tired. She's actually in her second trimester now. She'll be in her third trimester in 4 days. So Casius is like, what are you even doing in the house right now? Like, you've done enough. Like, you literally ruined everything with me and my wife. He's like, what do you mean? I didn't do anything. He's like, we just got pictures together, dude. Like, it wasn't like that at all. She is in love with you. He's like, what are you talking about? You were touching her boob and everything. And he's like, that was for the camera, okay? Like, I think your ex-wife is beautiful, but that doesn't mean that I wanted to hook up with her. Oh my gosh, they're having a full-on fight over here in front of Brenna. Oh my gosh, Brenna, please. Brenna, please go away. Go over here into your room, girl. You don't need to hear this. Here, Brenna, go play with some toys. Oh, she's hungry. Okay, well, let's go and get her some food. Let's have her go and eat her some waffles in her room. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's like, you know what? He's like, you're the reason this heartbreak is happening. Okay, I don't care what you say. What you said literally just told me everything. Like, you're lying. You may say that it was all for the camera, but you just said that she's beautiful, and I know she is. She was my wife. We had everything together. And now, because of what happened with those pictures, it made me feel like she didn't want me anymore, and that, she deserved you because you're in the spotlight and I'm not. He's like, dude, you have some real insecurities. Like, it's not like that at all. Like, you're the one that caused the divorce. Like, your anxiety and everything got in the way. He's like, how could you say that to me? Like, I loved her with all of my heart, but the fact that she wanted to go get those photos with you just proved to me that you and her are better for each other than me and her. And he's like, oh, this guy, he has so many issues. Let's just go ahead and have him. I feel like, Casius is not a violent guy, but I think he's just really upset. He's like really furious. So he's like hearing all this from Nick, and Nick's like, you should really get a hold of your emotions. Like, you just ruined your marriage, and it's not my fault. It's your fault for all this stupid anxiety you got. And he's like, how could you say that to me? He's like, oh my gosh. He's like, you have no right to come into our apartment like this, okay? Get out. Oh my gosh, he's beating him up. He's punching him. Oh my gosh. Milana, come in here and get him to stop. Get him to stop, girl. She's like, Casius, please stop. We're just friends. Like, you don't have to do this. Oh my gosh, Casius. Casius, please. Like, Casius. She's like, Casius, why would you do that? Like, he's just my friend, okay? We were just getting pictures, all right? There's a lot of things that famous people have to do in order to keep their fame. And he's like, I don't care, all right? He literally shouldn't have been touching you like that when we were married. And she's like, I get you. I understand what you're saying, but it was literally for photos. Why can't you just get over it? He's like, because, okay? Because I'm not meant to be with you, okay? I am an introvert. I am a guy that wants to be alone, okay? I don't want to be around all the cameras and paparazzi. She's like, well, why didn't you tell me this from the beginning? Why did it have to go this way? I don't understand. Oh, she's going to go check on him now. Where did he go? Where did Nick go? Is he out here? Nick, where did you go? Oh my gosh, Opal's back from work. Nick! Nick, poor Nick! Oh my gosh, Opal's like, what happened here? Opal girl, we need to change your outfit as well. Opal's just like, what's going on at the house? Like, what has happened? She has no idea what has gone on. Let's just change her into this outfit. So, poor Nick is over here with a red face. Oh, and his nose is bleeding as well. Oh my gosh, Milana, come check on your friend. And also, Opal, go take you a shower. Go take you a bath real quick, because you seem to smell. Here, Milana, come over here and check on him. Oh my gosh, come over here and give him a hug. He can't even barely walk right now. Like, Milana's like, I'm so sorry, Nick. I've never seen that side of Casius before. Like, he's such a sweet guy, and he's shy. Like, I don't know why he did that. And Nick's just like, well, I was kind of antagonizing him a little bit. I was telling him that his anxiety made y'all divorce, so it really upset him. I get what he's feeling like. Like, if a man just showed up at my apartment with pictures of me and my current wife, I would be upset too. And Milana's like, yeah, I understand what he's saying, and I understand what you're saying, but it's still not okay for him to lay hands on you. I thought I was with a guy who would never lay hands on anyone. That was the whole point. I wanted to find a guy who was different. Like, I got really hurt by a guy named Carter, and just knowing that Casius treated you like this makes me so sad. So she's going to have a deep convo with him and say, I was hoping better for this marriage. Like, I really hoped that, he wasn't going to be that kind of a violent guy. And he's like, yeah. He's like, guys can really show their true colors when they're upset. She's like, yeah. He's like, so, I mean, if you ever need me, just text me, okay? He's like, I'm not going to show up here anymore. I'm kind of afraid. And she's like, all right. She's like, I understand that. So, oh my gosh, this just went a really difficult direction. And, oh, the dog is over here dirty, and there's a bunch of food over here on the floor as well. We're going to have to clean all this up. Let's go ahead and put this in the trash. And so, honestly, I feel really bad that all this happened. Casius was a really sweet guy, but now with all this bitterness inside him, he's turned into a not very nice man. Like, I feel like he would never lay a hand on Milana. Like, that's not something he would do. But I don't feel like he's really, like I said, he's not really a kind of guy to lay hands on anyone. He just really was mad in the moment, and he got really frustrated and just laid hands on Nick, which Nick shouldn't have came inside anyways, but still, it's not okay. Like, it's not okay to punch anybody, or, you know, no matter their gender or race or anything. So, yeah, I think we're going to probably have Milana go hang out with Nick for a little bit, kind of get away from here. Brenna, how are you doing? She is actually okay. So, Opal's going to take care of Brenna. Casius is going to sleep all of this drama off, and I'm going to have Milana actually go out and have a bite or something with Nick. Okay, so Milana and Nick are here. So they are actually at this club in Ciudad Enamorada, and it's a really nice club. I actually wanted to get a different lot for this lot on the gallery. One that is like renovated that looks a little bit more detailed, but I haven't been able to do that yet. But this one looks nice though. We're just gonna have them actually come up here and play thumbs up with, oh, she can't play that with him? Well, that's weird. So maybe we could just come and have a drink then. You know what? Let's just get into a group with him. Okay, they're already in a group, so we're gonna go over here and order some drinks. Let's go ahead and order some wine. I think some wine is in order right now. So we're gonna go and order some wine, and I know she shouldn't be drinking while she's pregnant, but, you know, a little bit of wine hopefully won't hurt anything. So I'm going to have her go and get a little bit of a sip. She might actually order some food as well. So let's go ahead and order meat and cheese platter. How's he feeling? Is he feeling okay? She's like, how's your eye doing? Did you put some ice on it? He's like, yeah. He's like, I got some ice. She's like, is it feeling any better? He's like, yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Like, I understand Cassius' point. You know, it was really not okay for, you know, those pictures to go out like that and him not know about it. She's like, yeah. She's like, I probably should have talked to him about it first, but I didn't know you were getting pictures with me. I didn't know that was all going to go down till I got there. And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's the thing. Adonis doesn't really tell all his plans with pictures and stuff for the magazine. And he's just like, you know, that kind of guy that wants to keep everything a surprise sometimes. And she's like, yeah. She's like, well, I wish he would have told me so I could have told my husband. And she's like, yeah, well, you know, sometimes photographers are just stuck up. She's like, oh, I love this song. This is such a nice song. Oh my gosh, do you want some Molly? Hello? Oh my gosh. So he's like, I know we're both going through a lot right now. You've lost your grandma. You just got into a divorce. So do you want some Molly? Oh my gosh, she shouldn't do some Molly whenever she is pregnant. I think she's going to say, no thanks, I'm good. And he's like, okay, are you sure? He's like, I got some. She's like, yeah, I'm positive. Like, I'm pregnant. I shouldn't be doing drugs. Oh my gosh, not him asking her to do drugs. Okay, maybe we could just go and, let's just be a little romantic with him. Why not? Oh, she's in such a sad mood, she can't even do that right now. Okay, well, maybe we could just, maybe we could ask to be casual woohoo partners. You know what? Let's do it. She's like, you know, I'm in a really rough spot right now, and I really just need some comfort, so I didn't really want to do this. You know, I never wanted to be casual at all. I always wanted a partner who loved me and would treat me right. But since this happened, since Casius and I just decided to split, would you want to be casual woohoo partners? He's like, sure, why not? He's like, I do want to feel better first, but yeah, I'm totally into that. And she's like, cool. So they are casual woohoo partners now. I'm actually going to have her go use the bathroom. So I think, you know, Milana never really wanted to be that kind of girl to not have a real relationship. But now that Casius broke her heart, she's feeling like giving up, honestly. And I don't blame her. I mean, I would be giving up too if I just had, you know, if I just had a real relationship, got married, had this beautiful wedding, and then, you know, got pregnant again with my partner, I would be upset too. I would be literally ready to just give up on everything. So, yeah, I really was really rooting for her and Casius, but you know, things just went this way because Casius is an introvert and he apparently is a loner too. And you know, Milana deserves somebody who's going to appreciate her goals. So, I think I'm going to have her come and get her some food. We're going to go grab a serving of this. And then as soon as she feels better after all of this grief is gone, I probably will have her hook up with him a little bit. And we are also going to be having the baby in the next episode as well. So I'll get her back on her birth control after that. So she can just have some fun with Nick and kind of forget everything about the divorce, about her grandma passing, and just have a good time. He's like, come on. He's like, come dance with me. He's like, we got to shake off all these bad vibes, okay? We can't let people keep us down. She's like, I know. It's just really heartbreaking that my marriage that I was so confident in ended like this. Like, I thought these pictures were going to be a good thing for my life, but it just ended everything. He's like, I know. I get it. He's like, but Casius apparently is a jerk, okay? He can't see that your ambitions are important, so that's his problem. Like, he was insecure, so, you know, he has to work on himself. And you're right, she said. She's like, you know, he was insecure all the time. I always had to comfort him and make him feel better about us. She's like, yeah. He's like, is that right? And she's like, yeah, I was always the one that was the most positive in our relationship. He just lately was having all these unfulfilled dream fears, and I feel like, you know, he really just wanted a house in Brindleton, so maybe now he can go do that and Brenna can go visit him. He's like, yeah. He's like, that sounds good. He's like, come dance with me. She's like, okay, you know what? Maybe I will. Let's see. Where is the music at? Music is over here, I guess. Well, we're gonna go and I think we're gonna go and maybe take a nap over here. She is really not into dancing right now. Like, as much as she would have liked to dance with Nick, she is so depressed. She's just having a really rough time. Losing her grandma and then getting a divorce with Casius was just the end for her. Like, I feel like it's just a lot at the moment and she just needs to rest. And poor Nick is over here just hanging out by himself. Like, he's kind of just trying to flirt with all these other women, which, I mean, I feel like he is a guy that doesn't want a real relationship, so that makes sense. But she's over here sleeping, and now she's awake again. But she needs a nap again because she is getting tired. So, what's this say? Oh, baby kick from baby movement. Milena's hand was rested on her baby bump, and out of nowhere, a tiny foot jabbed her from within. Oh, the baby is kicking, and she's so happy from becoming woohoo partners. So this says, from becoming woohoo partners, how exciting. Milana has a new woohoo partner. Today marks the beginning of her newfound relationship. So she's like, you know what? Maybe this is what's best for me. Maybe just having no strings is going to help me get through a lot of things in my life. She's like, maybe I just cared too much about relationships. Maybe being a love bug was, you know, getting me into trouble. So, you know, she had hopes that Casius and her were going to be forever partners, but that didn't end up happening. So, you know, it's really made her upset. And, you know, the fact that Casius didn't even support any of her goals and dreams and wasn't even listening to her about the fact that those photos were staged, you know, by the photographer, like, that's just really annoying. Like, he literally wouldn't even hear her out. So, I feel like, you know, the relationship was doomed after that, like, honestly. And he had already had all these feelings about, like, not wanting this life that she wanted. So, I think that's mostly what happened as well. But she's just feeling really upset too, spooked and shaken from witnessing sinister haunt. Oh my gosh, there's a ghost over here as well. Wow, okay. Well, we're just gonna leave, I think. I think this is getting a little too supernatural for her liking. Milana is back home now, and it looks like Casius already packed up all his stuff and left. But he actually left a couple pictures here on the counter here. And, oh, this is one of them with Brenna when she was just an infant and just born. And this was them on their wedding day with her. And then this is their other wedding day photo. And so she's going to come over here and she's going to read what is engraved on this one right here. So it says basically, Dear Milana, I know that things didn't go the way we had always hoped. We met each other so suddenly, and it seemed like we had love at first sight. We were the best of friends, and I truly wanted the best for you. But things just started happening so quickly, like being in the spotlight was a lot for me, and I always was so happy for you, but it just wasn't for me. And once we had kids, I felt like I had to stick around, and so I didn't know what to do. I was in love with you, and I still am, and I still feel like all these struggles and insecurities that I just have to work on myself. So I just want you to know, even though I was upset about the photos, I am still just going through a lot myself, so I'm sorry for divorcing and having all this happen, but it's what was best. Love, Casius. So, reading that little note, it really makes Milana feel sad, but it also makes her feel a little better knowing this wasn't entirely her fault, knowing that Casius was just internally going through a lot himself, just, insecure, having anxiety, didn't really want to be in a famous household. So, yeah, but I think we're going to have them co-parent still. I want them to end up being friends at least. And as far as Nick and her, I think now that she is tired of being a love bug, I think she's going to go and see how this goes with Nick, kind of have a little bit of fun. I mean, Nick is attractive, so why not? Why not cure her blues with a little bit of woohoo with him? So, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. But in the next episode, she's going to be giving birth to this baby. And I don't know what we're going to do, because honestly, like, this baby is Casius's, so it really is going to make her even more upset. But I'm excited because in the next episode as well, Brenna is going to be a child, so we're not that far from her generation. So that's super exciting. But yeah, I'm really sad about Casius and Milana, but it looks like they just wanted different things, and that's what ended their marriage. So, yeah, y'all are going to have to let me know what you think down below about them divorcing, about Casius becoming kind of violent with Nick. I think that's not okay, no matter who it is. I think Casius is not a violent guy. He just got really mad. And also let me know what you think about the pictures as well. Let me know what you think about the CC I made. I worked really hard on it. And I'm really excited to eventually do a CC video about talking about how I make them. So yeah, but thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I hope y'all are having a peaceful day. And I will speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.